Welcome to another episode of Slamdown. We're going to be talking about GFW Impact. Now, we all know that we don't know if this is going to stay GFW Impact or what the hell's going on with the whole Jeff Jarrett situation. I will be doing another vlog, doing more of an update on that, and I also will be dropping a video tomorrow talking about Bound for Glory, where it's going to be held and where I think it should be held. But for this show, we're going to dig into Impact. I'm going to give my overview, my opinion, what I thought of the show. They opened the show with the arrival of American Top Team, including a brutal attack from one of its members on a production worker. Lashley has a decision to make tonight: MMA or pro wrestling. Now, I don't know if they're using this because he's got to take time off for a fight, or if he's leaving the company. We don't know. We don't have that info, which is a good thing because I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying to see where this is going to lead to. After that, we had Braxton Sutter with Ali taking on Garza Jr. Now, it was a solid match. It wasn't an epic match, but it was a solid, good match. We saw Braxton Sutter get the loss with this, and he seems to blame Ali. So I wonder, are they going down the road of Ali and Braxton Sutter splitting up? Is he going heel? Because after the match, we see Sutter actually yelling at Ali for costing him the match. After that, we have Impact Grand Champion EC3 taking on Phantasma in the Impact Grand Championship match. What's nice with this is Hector is back. For people that don't know, he used to be with Impact a long time ago. I think he did the Spanish announce team, if I'm correct. If I'm not, let me know. But he's always been with the company. He used to be with the company for a long time. So for him to come back and be part of the judging panel for this, I thought was brilliant. So the judging panel was made up of Hector, Scott D'Amore, and Dutch. And one thing is, whatever's going on with Jeff, it seems like the same people are staying. No one's left as well. You know, whatever the situation with Jeff, you know, his team has stayed with Impact. Phantasma goes to shake the hand with EC3. EC3's having none of it. EC3, it was quite an even match, but when it came to the voting, EC3 managed to win at the last round. But Phantasma didn't look happy that Hector voted for EC3. Then we saw Pagno, I think his name, correct me if I say it wrong, came down to the ring and attacks EC3 along with Phantasma. But one thing that I noticed, they were putting the emphasis on him being a hardcore wrestler. So it makes me believe that we may be seeing more hardcore elements. But as they were beating down on EC3, we saw Eddie Edwards come down to make the save. Now, EC3 is a heel at the minute. He doesn't work with anybody. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to play out. We saw LAX prepares at their club for the tag team match against OVE in Mexico. Conan reveals that the deck is stacked against them because they're not only been paid off, but it's now a... Oh, sorry, I misread that. Because not only has the ref been paid off, it's now a four-way match featuring top talents from the Crash promotion after a brutal battle. Homicide gets involved, which allows LAX to retain the titles. Now, we haven't seen Homicide at the tapings. People were worried that he was coming out, but we saw him at Mexico. So obviously he is still with the company and still working with LAX. After that, we saw Grado versus William Weeks. As we know, William Weeks is just a guy there, an enhancement talent. Very quick match. Grado got the win. And as Grado was saying bye, Dicey Park comes around and says, "You're not going anywhere, Grado. I'm going to sponsor you. I'm going to sponsor your visa." Which means he'll be allowed to stay in the US. So, Grado's staying. But it'd be interesting to see what happens with Laura Van Ness, because after Grado broke it off with her, we saw her demented smile. So, is she going back to the jilted bride, or will we see Grado try and reconnect with her? Backstage, Mackenzie Mitchell interviews Johnny Impact ahead of the number 1 contender match against Loki tonight. After that, we see Lashley and America Top Team approach Jim Cornette in his office. Lashley tells him that he wants to be released from his GFW contract, as he will be pursuing MMA full time. Cornette will grant him the release under one condition: he settle things with Moose without the help of America Top Team. After that, we see the X Division champion Sanjay Dutt versus Trevor Lee in a full count anywheres match. Now, we haven't seen much of Falls Count or people actually leaving the arena that often. So I quite like this. I quite like that it led to the backstage area. And we see Caleb, Connor Lee get involved to help Trevor Lee get in the victory. But what was interesting for me, where was Petey? Petey Williams helped Sanjay Dutt last time. Why wasn't he here to help him this time? Wondering if there's going to be a sort of story coming out of that. Be interesting to see. Be really interesting to see where that goes. But Trevor Lee got the win in this thanks to the help. We see American Top Team runs into the standby wrestler, Rich Justice, and for no reason, American Top Team attack him. We also see a clip of GFW searching for the next star of the training centre run by Scott D'Amore. We see loads of different wrestlers there. I think this is going to be something they're going to do for the network. Or this is actually says episode 1, so I wonder if it's on YouTube at the minute. I don't know. Haven't seen it yet, but I will have a check out. Right, okay. I've just read that it's going to be Global Forged is a new series on ImpactWrestling.com that profiles new stars looking to make it in the wrestling industry. So they're going to keep this for the website and YouTube. Okay. I get it, but I think this would have been better put it in the network. You know, they announced the network's coming. I would have rather seen this on the network, because then it gives something different on the network. It's just my opinion. Now, we saw Taya taking, I've probably said that name wrong, Amber Nova. Now, everybody knows I'm a fan of Amber Nova. We did an interview with her for the website to find out about her. Still don't know if she signed with Impact Wrestling. I have asked her the question. She didn't really give me much information. I will ask her again at some point and try and see if Amber Nova lets me know if she's actually signed with Impact or if she's there just as an appearance deal. But we saw Nova getting dominated in this match. She's very dark. Taya is very dark. And I like that. When she went for the pin, she pulled Nova back up, then went for the finisher, then got the victory. I quite like the way she's playing her character. I've never seen her wrestle before. I haven't watched Lucha. I haven't seen her perform. But I was impressed by this. And I'm getting excited about the women's division in Impact Wrestling. Backstage, we saw Eli Drake and Kristen Donis basically saying it doesn't matter who wins tonight, number 1 contenders match, because there's no match for Eli Drake. Johnny Impact versus Loki, number 1 contender match for the GFW. DFW Global Championship. Now, obviously what we've heard from the teleconference, that Loki is leaving. So, knowing that, we knew Loki wasn't going to win this match. But still, it was a good performance from both sides. We did say Chris Adonis get involved. Sorry, misread that. I've seen the match. I shouldn't have known I've made a mistake there, but oh well. Anyway, the show continues. We did see Loki hitting hard in this match, and Johnny Impact just managed to get the victory in this. After Johnny Impact got the victory, we saw Eli Drake come down with Chris onto the stage, with Chris Adonis getting into the ring and attacking Johnny Impact. So at least we know there's going to be a match with Johnny Impact, Eli Drake. Now, I'm enjoying Eli Drake at the moment. I think taking the title off him and pushing him down now would be the wrong move. He's one of the guys that was created with the Drew Galloway, Eli Drake, I can't remember the other guy, when they did the whole stand-up for wrestling spiel. And then after that split, Eli Drake came up with this character, and as he's evolved, he's got better. His in-ring performance has got better. And I do believe he's one of the top guys there, and I really do hope they keep the title on him for a while. Lashley's in the ring. It reveals to the live crowd he is leaving the professional wrestling for mixed martial arts. He calls out Moose right away. They have a brutal attack all in the ring. Then it goes to the side and then back to the ring. And then America's top team come involved, put a chokehold on Moose. And then Impact goes off the air. Now, I really do believe this is going to lead to a bigger story. I think we're going to either get at some point American Top Team taking on Team Cornette. I'm guessing it was meant to be Team Jarrett taking on America's Top Team. I think that we might be looking for this angle to happen in Lockdown. Do believe they're going to go that way with it. I think they're going to keep Lashley and American Top Team away from Impact. And then bring them back later on, because I think Lashley's got a match coming up. So after that, they will come back in, I believe. And I believe it would be them against Team Cornette at Lockdown next year. That's the way I believe that's going to go. It's my opinion. I'd love to know how you think it's going to go. Don't forget to comment, like and share. I've been your host, Ashley Friend, and I'll see you again for the next one.